Hello there. Frozen VR. Virtual reality. Reality. Rufus, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one, bud. Anyway. Right. Sorry. Brain not work goodly. Tron or the Matrix style VR? More... more more the A team. It's like they're really shooting at us. Sorry, brain not good today. Brain very not good today.
Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been...
Brain hurty, bro. Yeah, quick hit the reboot button. Good idea. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, you, how you doing? Holy mother of hanger audio. What? I'm sorry, I can't hear you typing. G'day, Dreamwimp. How you doing, bud? Okay. Yeah, brain hurty, but here. Star Citizen wants to eat more than 8 gigabytes of VRAM. Yeah, that sounds about right. Mine right now, with very high presets, is currently using 10.4 at 1440p. Been a crazy few days in Sydney. Yeah, been wild, man. I don't love the rhetoric that's being thrown around at the moment, so I'm trying not to do it. Yeah, you and look, the zombies would skip me. I do understand that. Why is that showing us so worn? Weird.
You are cleared.
Get a pattern. It's all the hair day. It's bad in my brain. It's true. Most things set to medium, low, and it still recommends 12 plus because 1440 ultra wide. Yeah, that'll do it. You might be able to reduce your GPU usage, like your GPU memory usage, by using one of the upscalers. That could probably help quite a lot, Pepsi. But yeah, unfortunately, 8 gigabytes is not the right amount for 1440p gaming anymore. It was when it launched.
Thank you so much for visiting.
What, the first 8 gig cards were nearly 10 years ago at this point, if not longer. Kruger, I do like him. Like, I do really like this ship. Yeah, boy! Sorry. 3070 seemed good to do at the time, not as much anymore. Well, the problem is that, like, the 5070 non-TI has very much the same issues. Except it's massively more expensive. VRAM. VRAM is a big blocker at the moment. Star Citizen eats RAM quite a lot, but Star Citizen eats VRAM as a snack. Games just aren't optimizing at all. I can, yeah, sort of. Sort of. Some games definitely are. Other games aren't. The Randy answer for Borderlands 4 was the worst case of it. It's like it's a premium game for premium gamers with premium hardware because it ran like absolute garbage at anything other than one of the upscaling techs. And that was the excuse was blame the people who bought it for being not, you know, 5090 users. But other games have run like absolute, like really, really, really well. Like, look at Apex Legends. Like Apex Legends runs like an absolute champ on hardware. RimWorld? Yeah, RimWorld with its multi-core recompile is very good. Yeah, Arc Raiders runs like an absolute champ on everyone's rig. Apex Legends is not. Oh, sorry. Did I say Apex? I apologize. What you'll actually probably find, we're gonna see a very interesting pivot first quarter next year. When the Gabe Cube launches, with its 8 gigabytes of video RAM and 16, I think it's 16 of actual RAM, that's going to get a lot of companies who want to sell to the pseudo console market that the GameCube is generating to do a whole lot of optimization. Yeah, Arrowhead for Apex, so Arrowhead for Helldivers recently introduced some new tech to reduce file size, and it is tiny now. It's really impressive actually what they've managed to do there. Like, it's really good. You don't know if the GameCube will catch on if it can't perform though, but it will catch on because it's going to have enough market penetration to have, like at launch, it's going to have enough hardware market penetration that companies will optimize for it. Like, I think companies will have to. Loxby, it's one of those sort of chicken or the edge egg things, because it's going to, if people have a negative experience with the title on the GameCube, they're going to use Steam's very generous refund policy and just refund the titles that they bought for their GameCube on Steam. So they're going to have to get to a minimum viable product. Your Helldivers 2 install is still 131 gigs. Have you updated recently? I actually don't know what mine's at the moment. Yeah, mine's 131 as well. It's a beta for the Slim. Oh, interesting. GameCube, I was hearing that it's got console-like performance. I wasn't hearing it being sold as a premium console. Like, if someone's selling it as a premium console, they're very heavily misrepresenting that product. It's not. The confusion with what is the GameCube for also means it'll penetrate less. Yeah. I think at the very minimum, the GameCube is going to give a continued push towards optimization for Linux-based gaming, which SteamOS has been doing an amazing job of. The fact that these titles want to get the handheld market that the Steam Deck provides without needing to license through Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo and pay the inordinate fees that those charge for like patching and stuff. We'll see what happens. But will Valve sell an orange box version of it? Well, remember, they've also announced that Half-Life 3 is going to be a launch title. You think rumors of it being a premium console maybe don't damage control by the incumbents? Yeah. I think the GameCube is going to fill a traditional controller version of like Switch 2, but a little bit less challenged morally. It would be hilarious if they released an orange cube. I'd buy the orange one. Yeah, we don't know, Loxby. And I'm glad they haven't announced a price, because they would have had to change it with what's happened to the RAM mark. It would have had to have changed prices. Purely based on what's happening with the RAM market right now. Yeah, I don't know. RAM and memory now as well? You mean storage? Yeah, there's been a lot of guesses around. I'm waiting for a number from them. Like, because those same numbers you've just given, Loxby, are what people are giving as a guess for the Steam frame. Yeah, storage, okay. I didn't know storage was getting out of control as well. Component price go wee. Yeah. Eefish, you're not wrong. Also, hello. Yet another thing that AI's made worse. They just want to make your PC subscription. What, DRM the RAM? When you stop paying the monthly subscription, it stops working? Forecast is to get worse next year for storage. Come on, bubble just explode. I know you're going to take the market with you, but it's just the worst. No, you rent out your PC performance. Didn't, so Gateway did that decades ago. And then, wasn't there something about that one with the NZXT rental program? Yeah. You're more excited for GameCube SteamOS to be released, people loading other machines? It's going to be interesting, because the build of SteamOS, if you have a hardware similar device, the default load will probably be quite good. But from looking at other distros that focus on gaming performance, you might end up needing to have a separate compile with NVIDIA drivers, and potentially even with Intel drivers. Yeah, NZXT was charging like 8K for a 3K computer, correct. It worse than that as well. From the videos that I saw about it anyway. I haven't looked into it personally. Yeah, so if Steam manage a distro for both AMD and NVIDIA builds, that would be really impressive. I expect that it will, so that Steam will only maintain a distro for the hardware that they're providing, so they won't maintain like a public pre-built distro for NVIDIA-based units. But hopefully they do leave one with a generic AMD driver functionality. Even though AMD is completely in the AI game as well. They're like, it's not a bubble. Whatever makes stair price go up is correct. Number go up. Its fiduciary responsibility is to make number go up.
Boo this man!
No, boo Lisa Su and Jensen Huang. Not me. I'm right. Don't boo me. It's based on Arch. I want Arch, actually.
Quantum drive engaged. Quantum drive disengaged.
Walks back to ship, gets back in ship. Hey, fish. I need to build a panel to put underneath to put bit prices for those as well.
Quantum drive engaged.
Yeah, he fish. All of those are set up so that they do it automatically. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to filter whether I'm in a ship or on foot. So if you redeem one that is like repack my mags, it won't do anything in ship. But the same reason why I don't have... Sorry, that's the reason why I don't have one for like set ship self-destruct. Hey! Rude. It's the same reason why I don't have one for like set ship self-destruct, because that same keybind is just like murking myself while on foot. Flying for landing. Engines disabled. What? Yeah, that'd be bad. Yeah, exactly. I want it to be funny, but not like completely ruin everything. Like if someone did, you know, it's on cooldown right now, so I'm safe-ish. If someone did exit ship while I'm coming in for a landing, for example, I'd be stuffed. Like there is no coming back from that. Gosh, it's pretty, chat. Anyway. This ship is just so good looking. A dead streamer amount? Yep, you're not wrong. Rude.
It's on now.
It's on now through the no atmosphere.
I was about to pop off.
Someone got me! I'm wounded! They got your cousin! Okay, let's do this.
A manslaughter amount. No single ship seaters for Pharaoh anymore. Yeah. A bit like that. Karna? Yeah, let's go to Karna. That'll work. Going around here, have a Healy sticky thingy on them? Yes, good. Can you steal a minigun? You can use it. You can't steal it per se. Unfortunately, the systems for it are very jank. They need to be updated. It's been on the list like 8 times at this point. They're just like, we're going to update how usable turrets are. I got a new mod pack for Skyrim yesterday. I can't maintain 60 FPS with a 3090 and 1080. Oh no.
Move up! I won't last long here. Move in position.
Okay. I didn't expect to get entrance camped.
Someone just got blinded.
They just killed them! Yeah, we lost one. This cover sucks! Taking shots! Oh. Yeah, I got ya.
Get mogged at the entrance? Yeah. It's very quick to forget
You owe me though.
how incredibly aggressive the AI are in this game when they're performing well.
Shit, we're under attack.
You got it.
Anyone, I need a heal.
You don't need a heal, bud. You need a trip to the morgue.
You got it. Now, Steve. Last one. What the hell? My sights. Hey, who messed with my gun?
Why no equip? Apparently I can't equip that. Almost naked is true.
It's on now. Oh, hell with this. Okay, let's do this.
Rip you. You guys stood up just to fall back? Yeah, look, sometimes the servers don't realize people have fallen over. Not ideal, but there we find ourselves.
Coward, show yourself.
There's no one else left.
Outboss!
Hello.
Hostile!
You're not under fire, bud.
We need a medic! Friendly down! Friendly down! They're gonna take
Why can't I equip this? Okay. You stopped this one as embarrassed you say he's on the fire. Fair. Done any house searching? Not recently, Dreamweb. I start the process, get depressed, and stop. Lockspeed, thanks, bud.
No sign of actor. Starting a sweep now.
You stepped on a leg here. Ah! We're taking fire!
Now.
Ooh, you had Healy sticks, didn't you? Need those. Those. You got anything for me? Okay. I'm glad they went down. It looks like they were a little bit sus. I do like the new audios that they've got sorted for this. He's fine. I don't think that word means what you think it means. They touched the warp, seems like. Slanesh has embraced them. Please have a healing stick. You had one. Yay. I don't need an adrenaline. Okay. That would just leave me being angry. It's normal to phase into the ground and spin. It's when I deceive. When I am deceived, please leave my slowly spinning corpse descending into the darkness of the abyss. B is going where it belongs. The abyss. Something, something dark side. Something, something. Beers? Beers. Right. Time to keep on looting the place. Yes. Yep, need one of them. What a polite Aussie not throwing the empty bottle at someone. I'd never do that. Anyway, onto the boo-boo bed. You don't know what you do outside. That's fair. They're really investigating that wall. Aren't they? I feel like they may have flagged the cover incorrectly there. Your recent playthrough of Cyberpunk, and you got the absolutely sloshed before doing the heist and found out aiming is still too easy in that game, so I was still doing melee build. Oh dear. Right. Thanks. Sure. Helmet up. Fuck. So I get for playing the difficult FPS games and then doing the RPG shooters. That's fair. Even if aiming might get hard, just use the smart guns. Yeah. Or those smart sniper rifles that go straight through walls. You had so much fun with your smart gun build. Did you end up using, what's it, Zippy? What's the dude's name? Skippy, that's the one. You know, weirdly, I've only ever really done like 1.5 runs through a Cyberpunk. I've not done a substantial number of runs. Smart gun build reminds you of Titanfall 2. Please. Hey. Rude. Loxby out here really making me work for it. Well, anyway, this is me. Bet you're wondering how I got here.
Space!
No, very much ground. This is a thing. If you don't ever wondered why the exit seat is a bit more expensive. You're sorry? Are you though? I don't think you are. I think you know you should be sorry, but you aren't sorry. Never mind. I moved my desk height and now it doesn't know where it is. Now this is PTU. This is PTU. You can see text at the bottom is always flags it as PTU. I did not stick the landing. $100K, you'll come with me. Nope. There's no reviving from those ones. Yeah, I hit the ground so hard I left a dent in the ground and my head. Let the body hit the floor. Let the body hit the floor. Yes. Take over longer than I thought I would. I watched someone. I watched someone who, like, mistook the edge of the gravity grid on a vehicle, whilst leaving Crusader, and just fell and fell and fell. And fell and fell. And then you get the pressure warning, and you just eventually like gone. You never actually hit anything. Yeah, 6.9 for that landing. Nice. I'll relaunch the game in a second, chat. I need to apparently go through this Guardian setup again. Because I moved my desk. Which apparently means I need to redo my headset boundary area. And I can't use it until I set my boundary area. Because meta. Did that just reinitialize again? Yes, yes it did. Why did that reinitialize? Sorry, chat. It's I just switched to stationary. I don't think there's an option for that on this. No biz, but I passed by the freezer, so Jaeger. Hey! Very nice. What? I'm old. my default option on these things is to blow on them. Stationary just means stationary radius, based on its current point of position. Position? Yeah. I word good. No, Pepsi, I don't think that word means what you think it means, but are you going to work, or are you going to be a piece of trash? They have chosen piece of trash as their option. Oh, nope. We might be okay. Oh, it needs me to stand up. I have lovely eyes. Thank you. You're so used to POS being point of sale. Fair. Your headset makes sales. The Meta app sells you anything. Except apparently adult games. Won't somebody think of the children? Ugh. Lizard people. I'm fairly sure lizard people blew on their Nintendo Entertainment System cartridges. Yeah, Pepsi, POS has two meanings for me. How do I put this? Point of sale or Ford POS. The British Broadcasting Corporation. They just hiss into them. Piece of antiquated technology. Things are going as well as usual. How's everyone else doing?
Welcome.
Yelling at your smartphone.
Airsoft vehicle retrieval system.
Chat, for some reason I had to respawn my Alpha Wolf. One of life's mysteries.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Yeah, one of life's mysteries. I was busy at the Red Cross today, Fitchman or plasma donation. Hey! Thank you for doing that, Sangre. I can't donate at the moment. I was planning on going on the 28th, but I can't donate right now because I've got cold sores again. Again. I hate it. How's the Mirai Guardian? Good. It's fun. It's interesting. I like the fact that it's 2 large guns. I don't like the fact that it's got Tumble Nova problems where it's got an interior for the sake of having an interior. The Guardian is less bad than the Guardian MX though. The MX doesn't even have a bed, whereas at least the Guardian has a blog out bed. You should hit 300 donations in February. Nice. I have not got even close to that many. I haven't donated in a while. All the Fords you want would be from Australia or the UK, EU. You also want an AU Falcon? AU Falcon Waggy, aka Taxi. BBC, you just think of cheese now. The store brand cheese all say big brand cheddar on the label to designate the size. There's also BBA and BBB. What? Big block of cheddar? You kind of like look at them. Yeah, they're interesting because they're 2 big cannons. And I think with the component sort of changes, they're going to be interesting. I don't know. There's 2 versions. So the standard Guardian has 2 guns, 2 big ones. The Guardian MX has the 4 guns and more missiles. The Guardian MX also sits much higher for some reason. I can't tell you why. Yeah, and the key is the other one. Also, only the Guardian has a bed. The other 2 don't. For, again, reasons. Here's the bed. So it's only the MX that doesn't have the bed. Well, the MX is the only one that's different on the outside, right? Okay, this is being weird. Only the MX is different? Frustrating. You're not opposed to the fighters not having beds? Fighters should be jumping all over the place anyways. Yeah, it's got a decent sized quantum tank. It's got reasonable shields, great visibility, great maneuverability.
To the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle select. Your vehicle.
Let's see if this is working. Hold. An idiot. Hi, how's everyone doing? Hopefully you're having a good one. Yes, it's working again. That's good news. I say good news, everybody. The slime pipes are flowing again. However, there's still a googly-eyed idiot on the screen and I still can't see chat because I'm a bit of a git and I haven't set up the Steam VR stuff because I've been fighting to get the meta stuff to work properly out of the box. And I didn't want to fight with the with the Steam stuff as well. Chat, I've been trying to, and I haven't got it running yet. I'm going to be trying to implement a system where it's going to stabilize the video when I'm going VR. Unfortunately, the group that were maintaining the OBS plugin that did it have decided to stop maintaining that plugin. So I'm going to sort of find some way to do it. But yeah, it's it's challenging because I know that watching someone in VR is a bit more challenging because, you know, my head wobbles around a little bit like it's on a bobblehead. Just have a quick gaze around inside the thing before I put my VR headset away again for a moment. I know that it's like really hard to convey verbally, but, and you can't see it on the stream because obviously I'm not running VR to the stream because that would be very weird. But the feeling that you get from having a like depth perception makes these rooms like feel livable and more relatable in terms of size than the game normally is. It's going to be incredibly cool when they implement full motion capture or full body capture, because that's going to end up with me probably ending up with a flux pose or a slime tracker and haptic gloves, because the ability to be like, I flick switches and I bubble my head and I push the exit button, that is going to cost me a fortune. Yeah. But I'm still very excited for it. As I smile at where I think the camera is, but it might not be, because I have no idea where I am. Anyway. It's so jittery compared to normal. You can't do VR with the extra movement, like watching a VR streamer. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to work on. That's exactly what I'm trying to work on, is getting rid of the jitter in the video. Sorry, someone in chat is like, don't waste your time with VR right now, it's laughably bad. If you've played a game, if you played VR before, you know how bad it is. Sorry. As always in this game, if someone starts having fun doing something, they're doing it wrong. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Breaking everything. Not that one, that one. Thank you. Let's go.
Let's go.
Subnautica is rough. Oh dear. Watching or playing, I haven't played Subnautica normally without getting motion sick. So I've gotten motion sick playing VR before. I like really ruined myself playing VTOL VR. I am yet to have an incident where I'm feeling motion sick in Star Citizen. Like it is one of the smoothest implementations for it. I think it's a combination of like frame rate and relatable detail that makes it so much better for me, because like the other games I've played that are VR are very blocky graphics designed to make them run, like perform at high frame rates, whereas Star Citizen, you have lots of detail to latch onto. It's also probably because I've set my IPD correctly in the Meta Horizon Link app or whatever it's called. So that's probably also helping quite a lot with the motion sickness, because the sense of scale is correct. They're M7A, so that's 5s. Yeah, because size 1s are M3As. Base and Chi have 2 size 5s. MX has 4 size 4s. Yeah, the 4 size 4s are great, but I don't know. It just feels like a worse vehicle. Apart from those 4 size 4s, it's like they're just like, this vehicle can't be better. It has to be in some meaningful way worse. Because why have the numerical number value since up with the name, right? Yeah, it's pretty dumb. Thank you, Stalin. I appreciate it. Also, hello there. MX has more missiles as well. It does. It does have more missiles as well, but it doesn't have a bed inside, and it sits higher. Yeah. Why would you have the Beringer, you know, M1A be their size 1 gun? That would be logical and easy. Leave, please. I'm not geared down, am I? I am. I'm such a git sometimes, chat. Right, way too basic. I know, right? Yeah, so the key, so the Chi and the Guardian have an interior with a bed. The MX doesn't. It's the only one with a different interior. Anyway, that person who's arguing that VR is bad and you should feel bad for enjoying it is tiring, so I'm not going to bother. Right. What a couple of negative G's between friends, right? Go! MX is the heavier, more combat focused. I don't know what the argument for it is. It was released later as a variant. The Chi has the dampener and the same amount of missiles and 2 size 5s like the regular one. I don't actually remember, Stalin Attic. I'm not certain on the answer on that one. So let's check. So the Guardian, yeah, 2 size 5s with what's that? Is that correct? Hang on. $16 Ignite 2s. Okay. So I was on a different screen and I got very confused. So it's 16 Ignite 2s on the standard Guardian. If we change over to the Guardian, she is 8 size 3s instead of 16 size 2s, but it still has the same cannon. It still has 2 size 5s, so it's the same missile mounts, because you could change these out to 442s, which would let you run the same missile loadout. So that's the same loadouts. And then the MX has a different load. for the missiles. Yeah, you've got the 4 size 4s default rhinos and then 24 size 2s. But they're bespoke launches. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, the MX is thank you. Good work, idiot. Yeah, the MX is smaller guns but more missiles. It's weird. I almost want to see a version of the Guardian with a rear turret. Yeah, smaller guns but more of them, exactly. Yeah, I almost want to see a version of the Guardian with a rear turret or like a top turret as like a Vanguard adjacent vehicle. Because it feels like it's trying to be a similar category to the Vanguard, but yeah, single person. However, I do have to say I absolutely adore the visibility out of this thing. It also zips along and really gets the job done. They just change the Vanguard back so you can change up the turret, so you know, is it still a new way of mounting them only on missiles? I'm not certain. I assume that it is changeable, but I am absolutely uncertain on that one. It's on. That's not gone well. Cool. I'll be back in 1 second, chat. I just need to check something. Hey, Skint. Thank you for the 34 months. I appreciate the heck out of it, bud. Very, very generous of you. Thanks, buddy. Right, okay, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. That's the button, isn't it? Apparently I'm going this way. Also, I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. I'll need to like do side-by-side comparisons, but when the when I'm playing in VR, it feels like it's a down polyed model, like an LOD 0, like an LOD 1 instead of an LOD 0 model. Probably for performance, obviously, but it looks slightly odd. Did they change the no, sorry. New War Thunder patch tonight? Interesting. Why are you T-posing? Oh, no, you're mad about me.
Taking injury!
Do you have spares? Yes, you do. Okay, so those aren't updating correctly. Interesting. Howdy, Skint. How you doing today, bud? Is the new War Thunder patch introducing anything I actually care about? Because the last patch they did was a nothing burger. Like, it was just mountains of I don't care.
I need some more cover!
Whoop, don't like that.
You've got contact! Taking shots!
We're taking casualties!
I need you cover! Damn it! We're hit! Hostile detected! Go ahead! Lost one!
You did lose one, bud.
They're gone!
Good time to take a walk.
Got a problem! Suggesting fire!
You really don't have a problem, bud. The heck was that? Jelly, hi. There's more top tier junk. FR1 Fireball. Oh yeah, that is a worthwhile vehicle.
One of them got away. Search the area.
Sekis. I'm very good that my brain filtered based on enemy type, because that could have ended badly. IFF was still turned on my head. For once. Introduces more watchmen to spend money. That's true. That definitely does that. I keep on hoping I'll find a medium-sized bag. Or a small-sized bag, but I haven't found one yet. They can technically spawn in these. Just haven't seen one in ages. Oh, look, Chili's more popular than me. I mean, that's not a particularly high side of clear, but still. Gosh, this is... I was going to say staying pretty close to rock solid at 60 frames. That's fine. You hate being sick? I hope you get better soon, Chili. I'm a miserable jerk to be around when I'm sick. Very self-aware. Hey. Thanks for the follow. Thank you for the YouTube sub there, Joe. Appreciate it. Oh, nice. Oh, it's 116. You hope she gets not sick? I mean, that's certainly a way to put it. Oh, what are you doing down there, bud? Okay. There's another dude way out there. Interesting. Okay. Nope, that's not gonna work.
Moving forward. Ah, damn it!
Good golly, that was some bad aim from me, chat. I'm normally, well, not good, but less bad than that. Dude just hanging out there under the light. Got it. That is very strange to look at, chat. Mr. Perfect opportunities are frag. True! I often forget I have them on me. The odd spicy pineapple is you better deal with them. What?
Find anything?
just making this worse for yourself.
Oh, why is that? It's strange.
Come out right now. Don't make this a bigger issue than it already is.
Oh, there. Okay, so that's just offset for some reason. Probably VR reasons, honestly. Yeah, between internet that conspires against you and being sick at the moment, Chili. We missed you. Those are up. Yeah. You can go straight into the cockpit as well. You can also exit straight out the front as well. But the default is exiting into the walking area behind. You get to stream a few days. True. True. Not all bad. They can do nothing but lay in bed. Ugh. Reading books is and plotting your takeover of the VTubing world. Intel isn't built by Crusader. It's not obnoxiously large. Because it kind of is. Or unusually wide. Your body feels like being hit by a train. Get well soon, Chili. No direct access to the cockpit. Fair. They've actually acknowledged that they want to have more than one entrance into the MSR at least. They've acknowledged that it does need to be revisited to fix that. Chili, with Star Citizen working on VR now, my VR controller is up there and running. It makes VR chat a little bit more tempting, but also not really. But yeah, Star Citizen has VR running now, and it works pretty well. It's still mouse and keyboard. It doesn't do like touch and interact with controllers yet, but they do want to do that one. They actually want to do full motion control. It's like full body control. So you'll be able to do like leg sensors and arm sensors and fingers is what they want to do, but who knows when that'll happen. Right, 2050. Falcon back, that looks very pretty for your total conversion mod, I'm guessing. Oh my. But yeah, don't be surprised if sometime in the not too distant future I'm rocking a smaller HMD head-mounted display and a and full body tracking. If worth playing the game a few more years. Hey, Sentience. Thanks so much for the raid. How the heck was your stream today?
Shit. Oh, shit.
For those who came across from Sentience's stream, please make sure you give them a follow so that you don't miss streams going forwards. Just click on the name, click on follow. Let yourself be notified if anything happens when they go live. Don't mind me and my Mirai Guardian beating up some... Really? Really? There we go. I think took a couple of hits. Black Water Goat, welcome. Attack Cat, welcome. Farkhamlet, welcome. How the heck are you all doing today? Hopefully you're having a great one. We're out here just, you know, rocking out from the PTU. But once again, chat, if you haven't done so already,
I'll get you paid.
I should follow on Sentience if you came across from there. Make sure you don't get notified. Make sure you get notified of streams when they happen, and you know, posts and stuff. It was cool. What were you up to today, Sentience? Also, tell me if I'm saying your name wrong. That's how it reads in my brain, which is a terrifying place. But I digress. Sentience. That's how I read it. Nailed it. See? I'm a sentient being.
Got some shitheads, huh?
Allegedly.
Got your pay on tap and ready
Apparently
to go.
Farron's brain today wouldn't get a brain-eating zombie out of bed. Fair. It's like that meme from Mr. and Mrs. Smith, where it like gets an alert of a bounty and it's like, I don't get out of bed for less than $1 million. Puts it down again. Obviously pronounced like Beyonce. What are you up to today on stream? Your name is a mix of French and English. Sentience and sentience. Oh, okay. Well, bienvenue.
Quantum travel complete.
Config. Doo-doo-doo. Pew pew. We were just chatting and exploring VR chat today, but mostly stream Star Citizen. Very nice. I was just chatting, mentioning earlier that I've broken out my my Rift S again to play Star Citizen. Unfortunately, I haven't currently got it set up so I can see chat.
Contact received.
But it is very, very cool playing Star Citizen in VR. If you haven't been experimenting with it already, it is 100% worth the test. It's on the PTU at the moment. Two Ks. Slow it down. Pew 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 pew. Yes. Ripples.
Nice job taking that out. I'll push your ring through.
Might as well. Put it down and see what's happening. Ahem. Successful is a strong word for what happens around here. Maybe the mic and the headset's picking up this, right? No, the microphone on that thing, it's a lapel mic, one of the little DJI mic minis, and because I use speakers, it's it's grabbing it in an unideal. Am I using Steam VR? No, I'm using the Meta Quest app, which is, by the way, garbage to stream. So to use VR, if I run the Steam VR, I can place, using the Steam VR interface, I can place a window in the 3D space, which will let me see chat in game. I sound like an edgy AI. Gosh dang it. Yeah, so if I run headphones, earphones, it's like 1/3 as bad as it is without. So with the headphones, so with the speakers running, it's still a very dry sounding microphone, but I've boosted the low frequencies just a little bit to make it work well enough, I guess. It's just that I'd like to run I like to run speakers because I don't love having things tethering me to my desk at all times. I didn't know this thing had a medical bed here. Huh. That's neat. When did they add those? I need to stop staring at things. It doesn't look any good to you all. Yep. You use OVR Toolkit? Yeah. The OVR Toolkit, probably one of the better ways to do it. That nearly got expensive. But I don't really want to sacrifice the performance, so I'm seeing if I can hack my way through it at the moment. I can't use virtual desktop because virtual desktop doesn't work with this headset. It only works with the newer ones, so that's not going to work. What I need to do is just move across to Steam VR, accept the 10% GPU hit, and run OVR Toolkit in that, because that's by far the easiest way to make it work. Hey to everyone. Hey, take care of yourself. Bye. Thank you again for the raid. Chat once again. Head of Ascension stream. Follow him for some VR chat and some Star Citizening. Ning, 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 ning. It'd be hilarious if he's bedlog here. Yep, that's a Pico ball. Heck yeah, chat. That's my second Pico ball in PTU. This must have been where Count Disco was stranded. No, virtual desktop is dookie. Virtual desktop does the job that it needs to do, is my understanding of it. But again, I'm almost anything is better than the Quest app, right? So it's a pretty low bar you have to clear. Good pickleball. Anyway. Wow. Sandgriper. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. It's the level of savagery. I don't know what I did to deserve this, apart from, you know, everything. Just all of this. This is going to sound really vain of me, but one of the reasons why I was looking at alternate options for HMDs was something that just has a over the top of the ears strap, so I can still have my giant stupid haircut. Because my giant stupid haircut falls apart when I put the headset on. I'm not sorry about having a giant stupid haircut, by the way. Go. The Vanguard question, I can actually go test the Vanguard question. Where was the Vanguard purchase? Lawville, Hurston. Of course it's at Hurston. Which is, again, of course it's on the opposite side of the system at the moment. This is how it works. Go!
Engage. Quantum travel complete.
The Guardian is one of those ships I thought about buying. I like it. I think it's a neat vehicle. I definitely don't need it, but I do like it. I like lots of the Mirai ships. Like I've got the Mirai Pulse because I had to buy it. It came with a Hello Kitty outfit. I mean, legally distinct from Hello Kitty. Star Kitten, but I've also got a Starfarer, which I really hope when they do the rework on it, continues to be a very useful vehicle. I've had a very mixed success with actually having it function, unfortunately, but between having a Starfarer, a Vulcan, a Prospector, do I have anything else? I kept on thinking about buying the Fortune, but I haven't bought the Fortune. I've also got the Razor, which is again a MISC ship. I know, I like their aesthetic. And I also don't hate their mail slot view for most of their vehicles. Except the really combat heavy ones, like it doesn't make sense in those. Oh yeah, and I've got the Endeavour, honking giant ship that it is. Better add the 85X to the list after it makes top tier of best in show next year. Is that the ship they're pushing? Because remember next... Or actually, it won't be able to be voted in for best in show, will it?
Quantum travel complete.
Because next year is RSI Galaxy release year for the IAE, so it won't be able to be voted for it because the IAE's the voting for best in show happens before IAE. You like the Shiv? I like the functionality of the Shiv. I dislike how heavily they doubled down on the let's make it just an absolute dumpster fire interior. I would hate it a lot less if they just took the toilet module out of the Cutlass Red and put it in there. Just like, I just feel like they've gone too far on the lol Drake bad, here even worse Drake functionality, like design methodology. Poop bucket for the win. I'm not sure I can agree with that statement. You think the bucket's funny? It is funny. I think it's just going too far.
Quantum travel complete.
Maybe this is because I'm old and angry. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Gosh, my poor frame rate whenever I come to Lawville. But yeah, Gladiatorian, when you actually fly and fight in the Shiv, it's a very capable vehicle. It really is a very capable vehicle. Okay, there's a lot of Z fighting and texture issues at the moment. That is an concern. Requesting clearance for landing.
Warning.
Eh, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Warning.
Landing gear down.
Land with confidence, if not accuracy, chat.
Landing successful. Engines off.
Now we hop. More ships need windows in the toilets? Yeah. And more hab modules need to be like the Crusader ones. Crusader hab modules are great. I think they just need to add more starting locations. Like obviously we've got the Pyro locations, Nyx now as well. Crusader, Hurston, Microtech, and ArcCorp, but I don't know. I feel like it's worth their time to add options like hab modules to save to at non-capital cities to just spread the player base a little bit when it comes to like spawning. Hello. I thought I hit spaceport, didn't I? I probably didn't, knowing me. Ah, the M50. I yeeted myself into so many walls in that thing when racing was like the really fun thing to do in Star Citizen. I don't know why, however, they've got the M50 out there and then they've got another M50 here. I feel like they should replace this one with like the Mirai Razor. Gosh dang it. Why do people sit here and scroll? People just sit here and scroll. It's like, I'm going to look through the list of ships that I want to buy with my imaginary money. Yeah, I don't know. They need to pick a vehicle. Did they ever end up adding more in the back here? I don't think they did they? Lamp! Sorry. No, there's still just two. I don't know why they limit the number of interaction terminals at these locations. Just staring into the void. Thinking about maybe buying something. Come on. Yeah, old mate red suit there is apparently still at their computer. They're just, you know, thinking about things rather than actually picking a ship. Yeah, sorry, these two bright sparks are just sitting there staring at the terminal. They should have more terminals in the New Deal. Absolutely, they should, file cabinet guy. Two terminals is heaps for 150 player servers. Is it? How about for 600 player servers? Is it good for 600 player servers? Because I was hoping to buy a Vanguard here. Except I can't. Aegis. Vanguard Harbinger. Purchase. Confirm. Done. This one's free. This facility has 0 days without accidents. Fly safe! Sorry, I'm one of those people who talks in in-game chat all the time. Socialization in my video game? Yeah, there was one which is going around, which was like Jeff Keighley announcing new things, so announcing new games at Video Game Awards. And it's like the first one. The first one's like character customization, building a community, play, and the player's like, yes, 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 play with your friends. I'm out. Oh, apparently I need to use a medium pad for the Vanguard. Didn't actually. I thought it was small. It might be medium.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Ow.
system.
I've got a bunch of Vanguard Harbingers. I already had them apparently, chat. Good work, idiot.
Please visit
I flew all the way over here because I didn't check my vehicle list. Now I don't... Is there somewhere to buy ship weapons here? Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. I can pull them off something else because they're only
The
size
ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
2s. At the commercial area? Really? Who sells them over there? Oh yeah, okay. The premium area. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know where they are. The Hearst Dynamics showroom. I haven't been there in ages. Let's go. Central Business District versus Metro Center. Greetings, Metrocity.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
Heck yeah.
Person security reserves the right to search travelers at any time. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching. Next stop, Central Station.
I do feel like of all the cities in Star Citizen, as much as I like in-game dislike it, the Louisville really does capture that sort of dystopian future corporatocracy vibe at the best because it's so brutalist. Like it's so angular and contrasting colors and like opulent wealth versus absolute squalor. So it really does do a very, very good job of that. Like here we see, you know, massive, like intense wealth, golden statues of the previous members of the Hurston family. Constantine? No, not Constantine. What was his name? Archibald Hurston. Why did I think Constantine? Oh yeah, that's because I really want to see the second movie. Archibald Hurston Memorial Hall. Nothing says, "We miss you, Papa," quite like a giant golden statue of you looking into the distance.
Everything good? Workers are riled up today. What's this?
So overdone and I really like it. But I also really dislike it. Also, honk me, the honking size of those honking guns is honking outrageous. Honk. You know, attrition 6 repeater, 6 meter long gun, just being like burp 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 burp. 2 by 3 by I don't know why they haven't built bigger versions of these. I feel like there'd be a bit of a shoe-in for adding content. then again, the overheat mechanic for these has kind of been forgotten about, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's funny when you look at these things, like, oh, it's a little baby gun. It's still a meter-long shotgun. Or a meter-long repeater. And then you look at the bigger ones, which are like size 3. It's a 3-meter-long honking chonker. There's a size 3 honking, pew deployer. There's a 4, I think. There's a 1. Yeah, that's a 4. That's the dominant 2. Big old pew deployers.
You alright?
Also, I don't know if any of you have noticed, but Star Citizen has, a couple of patches ago now, introduced room-based reverb. So if you're in an area that would generate a strong echo, it will actually automatically apply that echo to any spoken lines or any noises. It's also automatically dealing with occlusion. So if I'm walking in one of the giant hangars making noise, you'll hear lots of echo. Then you get underneath the ship if you spawn a big ship there, and the echo gets suppressed a whole lot. So it's all done sort of automatically, and it's really neat that they've managed to get that in. And they didn't make a big deal about it either. They just it just sort of got added, and I don't really hear people talking about it at all. Size 6 giant pews. They're being hit by a church pew. Meanwhile, here's me running around in my Crusader Industries branded armor. With a M&I rifle. Nothing quite like walking into a showroom like walking into a GM dealership wearing nothing but Ford memorabilia. Growth. It's so overdone and good because of it. I actually, a couple of years ago, reached out to the artist who did these portraits, who works for CIG, because I was going to try to get portraits in this style.
What's happening with you?
Done of a couple of different Star Citizen creators. And sort of get them done as a high enough resolution that someone can get it printed if they wanted.
I don't have time to talk. Anything good recently?
Unfortunately, they didn't get back to me, so I wasn't able to commission them. But I was going to get art done in this style for each of the Star Citizen creators I was going to give Christmas presents to, which I think would have been neat. Okay. Also because Paul the Astropub Shelley would hate it, which is exactly the right response. Here, I got you a portrait done in the style of the Hurstons. It's like, ah. It's the most thoughtful, awful gift. Where's the water? Unless it's raining outside. No?
Hi.
Yes, it is. This is the most appropriate weather for this place. Yellow rain. NPCs are being very performant this this server.
Hey, what's up?
Things are getting pretty desperate in UEE. I'm one backwater away from joining an outlaw pack. What the hell are you doing by attending your masterpiece?
Really?
I mean, for all that they're well designed, these look like the least comfortable benches on the planet.
Hey.
Anyway.
Next stop, Pizza Spaceport.
Actually, you know what I can do while I'm on the train? What everyone does. Doom scroll. Vehicles. I was just going to test this one because Stlinatic was asking if the Vanguard, hey, what up, punkier stars. I'll take that. That is a fair cop. Even though my hair today is awful because I was wearing my VR headset earlier and it doesn't agree with me having hair.
Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Oh, you can't change the turret.
Fellow travelers, do not lock doors.
Really?
Next stop,
Really?
Central Station.
Okay, those are... I think that's broken. I don't think that's intentional. So those Jericho XL missions. Hey, thanks for the week. Thanks to the... Thank you for 7 in a row there, man. I appreciate it. We all have bad hair days. That was actually a good hair day to start with. When then I put my goggles on. When the goggles, they do not agree with my hair.
Now arriving, Central Station. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Well, I ended up looping because I was too busy doing this. You found a bug in Anno 117 today. I played just uploaded the screenshots to Ubisoft. Ah, yes, because Ubisoft released flawless releases. Wait, that's not the right answer.
Next stop, Pizza Spaceport.
There's so many bugs. Yep. Yeah. But yet they're still wondering why people have stopped buying their games. And almost no one pre-orders them anymore.
Pizza Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
One of life's great mysteries, that one.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
undocumented feature. Huh. For some reason, it feels like the Hurston guards should have something other than a what's the 50? What was? Which one's that one? That one's the laser burst fire rifle, right? Gallant? That's a Gallant. It feels like they should be running something other than a Gallant, right? I mean, the coloring's right on it, and they've got the worn version, but I don't know. For some reason, in my head, it feels like they'd use something bulkier. What's the name of that? I think this is RC1. Hang on, let's check. RC1. It's RC1. Which it's getting close. I don't think this is a push patch. But it's getting close. I'm not sure why they'd have a RC1 flag on something with substantial issues on like getting your ship out. But hopefully they can get that squashed quickly. 2 or 3 more, maybe Friday night. I think they want to push it next week or this week, but who knows? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure if they're doing any more launches this year, though. Like new vehicles. I'm honestly not sure. They've been doing new vehicles each patch, so I assume they will. But what vehicle it is, I don't know. I'm sure someone's already dug through the files to find out what it will be. But at least it's not as egregious as when everyone was like, Gib, Perseus, Perseus, Gib. And the Perseus came out and heaps of people fly around and then complaining that they're bullied by small ships. Which is great. I should start this. When am I going to run it till? I'm going to run it till Friday. What day is Friday? I'm going to run it till Sunday. 21st. Doo-doo.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for the sub, Asnog. Appreciate the heck out of that one. 26 months, very generous of you, bud. 20. Did I say the 21st? 21st. Done. Started. Okay, what about this one? Oop, nope, that's not work, is it? Over here, I guess. Boop. Hey chat, that's running now. Look.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
There you go, chat. Giveaway is running. Great Golem LTI. You also just give it to you on Wednesday as a birthday gift. I'll send you some absurdly hot sauce. How about that? Good luck, everyone.
Your vehicle has been delivered.
Anyway, good luck. This is a regular golem. This is a Drake golem with the ice break paint, LTI, and a game package attached to it. So it's everything you need to get a new account into Star Citizen and get mining. So it's this vehicle here. Rock and stone? Rock and stone! Yeah, so it's this vehicle here. It's the Drake Golem Miner. Yeah, the other way to look at it is it's a credit towards other vehicles. You can't exchange it for credit, but you can use it as a vehicle to upgrade from, which is worth $60. That has LTI. Golem Oz. Only the finest of vehicles from Drake, chat. Let's just use the front of our space forklift. Yeah, let's just use the old space forklift as the basis for it. There we go. The transformation on this one's great. Like, I really like the way that they do the conversion into mining mode. I think it's well done. Sweet. Then tucks itself out of the way. Neat. Winning the Peregrine was briefly upgraded to a Starlancer Max and saved so much money with that. Nice. Well, I'm glad it does. I'm glad it treats you well. I kind of wish there was a way for me to do giveaways as like new players. But if you did it as a sort of a new player thing, you could just create alt accounts and use it on that one. Because it's, you know, how people are. But yeah, this is the Drake Golem. It is literally the front of a Drake mule with a couple of extra controls added and strapped onto the front of part of a clipper with a mining head attached to it. It's such a kit bash and I love it because of it. I am, however, a little bit sad that the way that it worked out was that the base model Golem, this one, is actually cheaper than the one without any componentry that just has the cargo grid, which is very odd to me. The Peregrine is essentially useless for any other use other than Go Fast, but Go Fast is a use. I have a Mirai Razor. That thing is honking incredibly fast and can technically dogfight, but anything beyond a VLRT bounty is hecking impossible. You want to see what happens when Crusader attempts to kit bash? So, what I would love to see, I would love to see more ships in Star Citizen that sort of are a manufacturer working with a vehicle modifier. So the only one we've got right now is the Drake Kraken. I can't remember the name of the variant right now. The Drake Kraken variant is actually a company, specifically Cousin Crows, taking a standard Kraken and modifying it and then selling it through Drake. Privateer, that's the one. Thank you, Wiz. So the Kraken Privateer is a standard Kraken that gets sent to Cousin Crows, modified, and then sold under the Drake brand. They're like AMG, yeah, except AMG ends up more like Brabus, who are a well-known vehicle modifier. I'd like to see more vehicles with that. So, like, vehicles that can step outside the design language of the manufacturer. So, for example, I had the thought that I'd love to see a modified, like a kit for the Polaris that gives it lasers instead of torpedoes. And if they did that as a third-party, like, ship component manufacturer, it would work. So Grays and other aftermarket, not quite Grays. So Grays is Grays is it's similar. Hey, thank you for the little mini hype train there, chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, Grays sort of, but more like officially supported ones. Like the Drake one is, Drake wouldn't sell the Shiv, but Drake definitely sell the Privateer. Yeah, like Brabus going in and tuning a Mercedes, exactly. They do an engine swap, they put it on bigger wheels, they put a body kit on it, and then it still works with Mercedes to sell it.
Welcome
Same idea.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I'd like to see more of that. I think that is a really good way to add variety to a vehicle without having to strictly follow the design language of that vehicle. So you can add, for example, with Cousin Crows, doing the modification on the Drake Kraken Privateer, we might see an interior that actually looks more like Cousin Crow's, with like graffiti on the walls, but not absolutely trashed. Unlike standard Drake design language of like unconnected cables all over the ground and all that. We might see something that's a bit more, I'm not going to say upmarket, but less downmarket than what the normal Drake design language has. Maybe I'm hoping for something that won't happen.
ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
But I just feel like it's a really good way for them to, without having to completely redesign vehicles, offer more options in a space. So yeah, like someone taking a, I don't know, the C2, and making a modified variant that has like, I don't know, giant fuel tanks inside it, like fixed fuel tanks, or just like niche vehicles. The fuel tanks idea is not a great one, but that sort of like very different vehicle design. Yeah, I mean, an awesome design tech. Drake would have gone over the ship and cleaned. Drake, but they've gone over the ship and cleaned it up. Exactly. A Hercules and a nice staircase. Oof. Yeah, so Drake, but they've gone through and they've cleaned it up. They've put up nice wall paneling. They've put, like, the shops that they've built inside it are built to a higher standard. But then the, like, crew areas are still all standard Drake fit out. I don't know if I explained that well. Higher quality than Sydney Partners. That's not really a standard Dreamweb. That's like able to stand up is the standard for that. Probably. Thanks, I hate it.
Your vehicle has please visit us again.
Send your arms into a 360. Yeah, not gonna happen. Pitter patter. Gosh, like, of all the cities to be at when it's raining,
Thank you for your patronage.
like, for all that Hurston is like a dumpster fire of a planet because of what the Hurston company does. What did I miss on that one? Based on Blade Runner? Yeah, sort of. It's that same sort of brutalist corporatocracy design language. So, yeah, you could call it based on Blade Runner. I find myself really hoping that they end up building out a racetrack for here because you can see they've got all these like tunnels built into the areas, plus all of the
Warning, you are leaving a safe zone.
so plus all of these sort of channels to run through. Uh-oh. We're good? No, we're not good anymore. I pulled up, boosted, but I was going too fast. But yeah, I like the design language for the location. I don't particularly love like the Hurston lore, which makes me not stay at the location. Also, how much of a bit of a dump it is. Again, corporatocracy. But it's very well implemented. Also, when they visited it, like when they went through and redid it a bit, it got so much better. So when you first spawn here, well, that's wrong. Go. Still have the little Argo backpack. I have technically got enough time to do it. I should look in. If I can find the backpack that they based this on, or the luggage that they based this bag on, I should see if I can pick one up and get it embroidered. You've acquired a plate of leftover Chinese takeaway. He-fish. He-fish. Okay, what you need to start working towards at this point is a thing called this spice bag. The spice bag is peak of the sort of acquired some food standard like points for Chinese takeaway. And if any of you don't know what a spice bag is, I would strongly recommend looking it up online. It's a Irish thing, Scottish thing. Sorry. I've inadvertently summoned Desmond Ock by saying that.
Change of station.
Your search says it's Irish. I assume Scottish because it's fried. That's not necessarily the correct assumption. I've had them. But I had them in the UK. So. Then again, that was also my introduction to snack packs when I was living in the UK. Snack packs. There's a couple of things I do miss from back when I was back before I went vegetarian. Snack packs are weirdly one of them. They're not a very great meal, but they're so satisfying. You know, I feel cheated that none of the places here have this. Andy Cooks did a great recipe for it, like a really good one. So if you're willing to do something like the prep work for them, Andy Cooks did a great one. And if you and or any mates are gonna go kick on for like New Year, doing cooking up spice bag for the post 9 beers is proper. It seems like it would be up there after all the drinking 5 a.m. ramen. 5 a.m. ramen is so good. I used to when I was down at PAX after closing on evening shifts. You go out with the other people who've been closing, you have a couple of beers, and then hit ramen at like 2 in the morning. So good. Also happened to hit it after the after party. Because of course I did. That's not my button. There you go, that button. There we go.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
You ever have to leave the izakaya, the one down the street from me does the best ramen. Oh, how good. That is, it's so nice when you find a really good restaurant. Like there's a really great pizza place that's like a 15-minute walk from here. Which is always a good thing. I don't order from them very often because it's dangerous. At my previous rental place, there was a really, really good Mexican place, like a Cali Mexican place, that was, again, about a 10-minute walk from there. And then they closed down and I got very sad. sake and Japanese beer plenty, and food, there's some snack food and then ramen. So I don't know if they still do it, but there's a place right near Central, in the city, that used to do dollar gyoza. On, I think it was Tuesday to Thursday, they did dollar gyoza for like happy hour, and it was like, I think it was $8 pints. This is showing how long ago this was. Last time I checked, it was like $8 pints from their like house beer and dollar gyoza, and the place like Wednesday afternoons was full because everyone's in there getting dollar gyoza and a pint. And it was so good. Anyway, now I want a burger. Yeah. Oh well. Gyoza and yakitori are bound. It's amazing. It's always full of Asians. I don't know. Nice. Good chat. Deploy the chairs. Oh dear, English. I couldn't comment, man. And I shan't. Oh, there's more tea. I thought I'd run out. I had not. Anyway, what I am, however, out of time. So what I am, however, out of is time. I was going to make a really clever wordplay there, but I'm an idiot, so I didn't. Also, my hair is driving me insane. Well, more insane, because I've been crazy for a long time. That is, however, me done for today. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate the company. Hopefully you had some fun. Big thank you again to Shenanigans for the raid. If you did come across some Shenanigans' stream, thank you for hanging out. And if you haven't given them a follow already, make sure you do. I'm going to send the raid on. Unless you're on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, I'm going to wind things up. And I will hopefully see you all again tomorrow. Tomorrow is my Wednesday stream. It's much like this stream, but with a 2 beer minimum. So I will actually, it might just be 2 drink minimum tomorrow. I'm out of beer, which is horrifying. Anyway, that's me done. I appreciate the company. What is the giveaway now? The giveaway is for a Drake Golem LTI game package. It was a very